Sunflower. This is what sunflower seeds look like. I sow sunflower seeds directly into my planter pot. Please keep soil moist until seeds germinate. For me, optimal seeds germination temperatures for sunflower is about 25 degrees Celsius. Sunflower hardy in zones 2 to 11 USDA. Seeds start to germinate. This is what sunflower cotyledon look like. My minimum temperature when growing sunflower is 24 degrees Celsius. My maximum temperature when growing sunflower is 36 degrees Celsius. True leaves start to emerge. My average humidity when growing sunflower are about 85%. I grow my sunflower in tropical climate. Sunflowers make up the genus Helianthus, which contains almost 70 different species. When you try to grow sunflower, please make sure the sunflower variety you want to plant is suitable for your climate, as most varieties of sunflower are only suitable for temperate weather. You also need to choose sunflower cultivars to grow from, since different sunflower cultivars have a distinctive character. There are 5 sunflower varieties to choose from, like branching cultivar, pollenless cultivars, dwarf cultivars, semi-dwarf cultivars, giant cultivars. Branching sunflower cultivar produce an abundance of blooms over a long period. Pollenless sunflower cultivars are used primarily as cut flowers or garden plants. Dwarf sunflower cultivars are best in limited spaces or in containers. Semi-dwarf sunflower cultivars usually do not require staking. These cultivars generally work well in the beds or borders of most home landscapes. Giant sunflower cultivars are grown for their big showy flowers and require staking due to the size of the plants. Sunflower lifespan in my climate is annual. Sunflower is propagated by seeds. When you propagate sunflower by seeds, it is common to have some seeds fail to germinate. Success germination rates depend on seed quality, seed age, moisture, light, and temperature. Sunflower seed viability is greatly affected by its quality at the time of collection, its treatment between collection, storage, and the conditions in which it is stored. Sunflower prefer to grow in full sun. Sunflower need at least 8 hours direct sunlight per day to thrive. Soil I use for growing sunflower contain cocoa peat, red burn soil, micro, fine sand, old humus and charcoal. Sunflowers will grow in almost any soil, including poor, dry soils. As long as you use well-drained soil to grow sunflowers, you will be fine. Sunflowers do best when grown in slightly acidic soil with a pH from 6.0 to 6.8 pH. My soil pH when I try to grow sunflowers are about 7 pH. Plants start to produce flower bud. You can measure your soil's pH by using pH meters. Container size I use to grow sunflowers, height 31 centimeters and width 34 centimeters. You also can grow sunflowers in bigger container than mine. The bigger the container, the bigger the root system that will develop and will result in a bigger plant. Please make sure your container have good drainage when growing sunflowers, because waterlogged container will promote root rot. For me, the advantage of growing in containers is gives me more control over sunlight, moisture, and temperature. For this growing season, on average, my water usage is about 1,500 milliliters. Water usage depends on container size, container type, weather, and climate you live in. Sunflowers' water preference are moderate watering. Depending on your conditions, you may have to water as often as twice a day. This sunflower cultivar produce more than one flower. I start to use fertilizer on my plants after 30 days of planting. After that, I fertilized my plants every month. I use all-purpose liquid fertilizer. You can use whatever fertilizer you want. Available at your convenience. Please read the instructions carefully before starting to use any fertilizers. Some signs of over-fertilizer are defoliation, very slow or no growth, yellowing and wilting of lower leaves and browning leaf tips. Flowers start to bloom. The sunflower flower in reality is a disc of small flowers that is used to make a larger false flower to better attract pollinators. Depending on the cultivars, sunflower color vary from cream to gold, orange, mahogany, chocolate brown, red and yellow. Common pest you may encounter when growing sunflower are snail, aphids, caterpillars. Common disease you may encounter when growing sunflower are dampening off can be common with sunflower seedlings, powdery mildew and rust. Disease and pest-affected sunflower can be prevented by good cultural practices, providing good air circulation, do not overcrowd plants and avoid watering at night. Genus epithet Helianthus comes from the Greek words helios, which means sun, and anthos, which means flower, describing how non-flowering specimens often turn to face the sun. If you want to attract pollinator to your garden, try growing sunflower plant. Thank you for watching.